All right, let's go over a win that I took on NAS yesterday, July 9th. So right down here was the start of the market. When the market started off, I'll just do a replay. All right, so pretty much on the 1 minute when the market actually started off, I was paying attention close to the 1 minute and 5 minute. I trade 5 minute on my prop firm, the 1 minute live funds. So I actually got two wins today. I was switching back and forth between 1 minute and 5 minute. So I'm looking at the 1 minute. My analysis is if we come down and get a rejection candle in this zone or this zone or this zone, and I get my setup, I can take it to this zone. Looking on the 5 minute, I was looking at other stuff, but I'm just going to stick to the 1 minute for now. So of course, price shot off super fast down, big candle. We got down here to this trend line, which is a major time frame trend line, about a 1 hour, 4 hour trend line. So once we got this rejection candle, I pretty much was looking. I wish this candle would have been red. I was pretty much looking for a green candle to engulf it, and I can take it up. However, did not get that. Price started going and 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 never came back. As you can see, we got a rejection candle. We got a little slight pullback, engulfed, but we never retested the zone. So, all right, this was like an entry right here. Price got engulfed. Price came down. I could have took it up, but I think I wasn't sure. I didn't take this trade right here. I think I did take it, but I ended up getting out of this trade to break even because my strategy is a rejection candle in a zone. This is a rejection candle and engulfing in the middle. Like the zone is way down here. So how do I know if price isn't going to get right here and just going to fall? It's not a high probability trade. Like if I trade that 10 times out of 20, I probably lose more. So I needed a candle to really be a rejection candle, which this red candle really wasn't. I need that to be closer down here, and I'll show you what I mean by that in 1 second. So that's exactly what price did. If I would have took that trade, price pretty much came right back down. All right, so let me see real quick. Price pretty much came down. If I actually would have took that trade, got in, boom. I'm glad I didn't. That would have been a loss if I would have, because I would have put my stop loss right here. We would not even got to a 1-to-1 before it came down, stomped me out. So that's the strategy. Okay, so as price is going up, you notice the size of these candles are very big, right? These red candles are very small in proportion. As we getting higher, these red candles start to get a little bit bigger, right? Big red candles. So that lets me know we're getting close to a pullback. And also we got two zones up here. If I scroll over to the left, you see this zone here, which is an indicator of support and resistance. I could draw myself, do the line graph, but no need to work hard. Even though I know I can do it, I just let the indicator do it. All right, so right here, these candles are getting a bit smaller, Okay. And that red candle right there, this is what I'm talking about. A nice wick candle against the zone. I got a nice wick candle against the zone. I got a green candle that gets engulfed right here, right? And then I got a zone right here. And then look here, if I draw a line right here, that's a level of resistance that candle, that price is wicking out at. So I knew for a fact it's time for price to actually pull back. So what I did is this last green candle, I drew my zone, engulfed. I wait for price to come back now in this next candle and tap me in, which it did. I went short. And then I pretty much was looking to take price down to this zone right here for a nice 1 to 2. Price ended up coming down and hitting my TP. So that was a win. And then on the 5 minute, I was looking also in the 5 minute. And as you can see here in the 5 minute, same thing, but a higher time frame. This was a rejection candle against this zone, but you can see price never came back to this red candle and tapped this back in. Because if I would have got a tap in right here, I'd put my stop loss down here, and then I would have took it up for almost a 1 to 2, but that did not happen. So I did not get in the trade. So on the 5 minute, as you can see, we never really got a setup here. Again, same thing happened here. The group that I actually trade in, they all got stomped out. Oh man, I don't follow trades, man. I realized that I got the sauce, bro. Again, this candle was not against the zone. If this candle would have been down here, sure, but we weren't. So what happened is we got a rejection candle right here. It's kind of like an inverted hammer, but as you can see, once price engulfed, we never got a tap back in, so it's no trade. So price ended up coming down here. Once we got down to this zone, we got this rejection candle, right? And then look what happened. We got a couple zones here. We got a zone here, which is a continuation of this yellow line straight across, right? Then we got a zone. Let me see. I got a text message. So okay. So we also got a zone here, which is a continuation of this yellow line across. So we got two zones. So look what's happening in price action and market structure. We got this candlestick rejected this zone, right? That's one. Then we got another candlestick right here that also got a rejection to the downside because we wicked, right? And we printed above this zone. So it's two confluences that tell me price is about to go up. Then I got my first red candle. This next red candle, we got engulfed, right? Or a third rejection to this zone. And then what? We printed through this zone. So at this point, honestly, if price would not have came and tapped me back in, this is enough confluences for me to go ahead and hop in this trade. Here you are right here. And then you got like this little zone up here. I think I took it to like somewhere up in here. I can't really quite remember. All right, so pretty much price pretty much came down, tapped us back in, so I ended up getting in. And then I just took it on up to TP. And that's the two trades that I took for yesterday, July 9th.